Hello class, sorry your teacher is away today. We're going to be looking at some basic skills that we assume people know from Year 9 and Year 8. So these should be basic skills and should just be revision for you. On Compass, under Resources, you can see a basic measurement question list. If you look at that list, which I've already got open, it says today we're mostly just looking at perimeter, but you can have a look at some other work if you travel along further. Clearly you should know what type of questions you need to cover. There will certainly be a focus on composite shapes in your test, but first off, some people may need to look at some circle questions in question 6, some sector questions in question 8, or some composite questions in 11 and 12. If they're all too straightforward for you, you might work on these. So there's an option for you to make a choice. If you go to STAR and Student Hub, in the Student Hub you'll find our textbook as you found before. We'll be working, it's in maths textbooks. You'll find that we're working on chapter 6. I suggest you download that on your desktop. The first questions you should look in exercise 6A, we said was question 6 from our list that was available on the Resources tab. If you know how to find the circumference of a circle and that's too easy for you, maybe skip those questions. But if you think you need the practice, maybe choose a few to do. The next ones that were on our list are clearly these ones here, perimeters of sectors. You will need to be able to do those. If you need more practice at those, maybe that's the place to start, or maybe you'll move on to those. Once you feel confident with those types of questions, move on to perimeter of composite shapes in questions 11 and 12. Let's now look at an example of how to find the area of a circle.
In this example, we're going to use the formula for the circumference of a circle. If a circle has a radius of r centimetres, we're going to find the following and round the answer to 2 decimal places where necessary. So to begin, let's find the circumference of a circle if r is equal to 2.5. Well, the formula for circumference is that circumference is equal to 2 pi r. So substituting in r is equal to 2.5 and then rounding to 2 decimal places, we have that the circumference is equal to 15.71. Now our units here is centimetres, since r is measured in centimetres. So our answer is 15.71 centimetres. Next, we want to write a rule for r in terms of the circumference c. So to do this, let's first of all write down our rule for circumference. So we have that c is equal to 2 pi r. Now we can divide both sides by 2 pi. This gives us c over 2 pi on the left and r on the right. Now let's just reverse the sides, so we have that r, therefore, is equal to c over 2 pi. Lastly, we want to find the radius of a circle with a circumference of 10 centimetres. So let's just take our answer from part B, where r is equal to c over 2 pi. Substituting the value of c is equal to 10 in, we have that r is equal to 10 over 2 pi. Rounding to 2 decimal places, we find that r is equal to 1.59 centimetres.
You'll also be asked to find the area of sector. So here's an example of that.
In this example, we want to find the perimeter of a sector. This sector has a radius of 3 centimetres. So to begin, let's find the sector's exact perimeter. The perimeter is made up of 3 parts. First of all, it's made up of the curved part going around the edge, and then it has 2 lengths of the radius, 3 centimetres. So perimeter, P, is equal to 2r to give us those 2 straight lines, and then we want a fraction of the circle, the circumference. The fraction that we have is going to be the angle theta over 360 times our formula for circumference, 2 pi r. Now we're told in the question that r is 3, so let's substitute r equals 3 into our equation. We're also told that theta is 240, so let's substitute that in also. Now let's simplify. Well, 2 times 3 is 6, and 240 over 360 is 2/3. Looking at our second term, you can see that we can cancel our 3's, and we're left with then 6 plus 4 pi. Now our units here are centimetres, so we need to add that on as well. The next thing we need to do is to find the perimeter correct to 1 decimal place. Well, to do this, we need to enter in 6 plus 4 pi into a calculator. This gives us the answer of 18.6 when we round it to 1 decimal place.
So we're emphasising in this work that you will have a diagram in the book. You'll write down a rule, have some working out, and answer with units. These are basic questions that we'll assume you can be able to do as we move into this topic. If you move ahead, you can see the other questions that are available on this list, which is available on SharePoint. Hope you have a good day.